What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and we have the DOA6 update, and there's a whole lot to talk about. So I'm just going to kind of quickly brush over many of the things and give you guys my thoughts about some of the things that they've done, some of the changes that they've done at the end of the video. So the first thing is the Carnival, where you can actually get Honaka, who is SS. So you're going to be able to get a free SS version. Now, the thing that I like about this is the fact that you only have to go to 7,300 points to get Honaka. And the way to acquire them is by memories. And obviously, the SS versions of the characters that you get for the memories are going to give you 2,400 points. If you get a FS version, you're going to get 900 points. So what a lot of people do is they're just going to combine their memories. All the progress that you're seeing on the screen right now, as far as how many points I've acquired so far, I did by combining memories. Now, for some players, like on my free-to-play account, for you newer players, this might be pretty difficult. I told all of you to save all of your summon tickets. I actually used 100 summon tickets, or actually 110 KOS summon tickets, and then I combined a crap ton of memories just to get the point to where I'm at right now. And I am a little disappointed that this is only for 9 days. I really wish this would have been for the entire duration of the DOA6 collaboration, which would have been 3 weeks. That would have been a whole lot better instead of just making it 9 days. Maybe they had their reasons for it. Maybe they're going to throw in something else in another 9 days. But I really would have preferred they would have extended the time period for this event. And the thing about this thing is, I'll go ahead and bring this up right now, is that we have this little bit of information about it. So if we scroll down here to the collaboration here, to the Carnival, you can see here, guys, we got some fine little text. So it says, you can earn various rewards based on the obtained Carnival points earned by playing game modes that fit the Carnival rules. And then it says, after obtaining the final reward, which is the SS memory of the target Carnival event, earn additional points to obtain it again up to 6 times. And when you read that, you're pretty much thinking, so when you finish this, you'll get that SS memory, but you can get more SS memories as you get more points. So this is definitely going to cater to the players that have a lot of memories, definitely going to cater to whales, who will, spend a ton of rubies in the banners to pull for those characters. And that's fair. In all honesty, that is. If people are willing to spend money, they deserve to get that extra benefit to be able to get more memories. But I really wish they would have extended the time for this thing. The next thing is we have this event right here. And this is kind of cool. You'll be able to earn these points right here to be able to get certain rewards. We got card summon tickets in here. We have fighter summon tickets in here. We have attack capsules, 8 AP. We have, purple all-star souls, which is really great for leveling up your character. Lots and lots of little goodies. And you actually get them by doing all of these things. Now, as far as I can tell, everybody's going to pretty much be able to do all of these things. Let me go through here really quick just to make sure. But it looks like everybody's going to be able to do every single one of these for the most part. I know on my free-to-play account, I'm definitely going to be able to do all of these. The only one that's kind of a hassle is you have the event where you have to clear DOA6 Rush Dungeon 20 times. So you do have to use a little bit of AP, but there is a benefit to that. And that's the fact that you're going to be getting coins to be able to go into the shop in the dungeon and get some imprint stones and other resources. So it's actually pretty decent. So we'll start off with the Project Eden here. Now, Project Eden is the Rush event. And so obviously, just like always with these things, you're going to be able to get 50 rubies every time you finish this first stage. I imagine on stage 3, we'll be able to get more rubies. But this is all we know so far. And you want to use all these SS collaboration characters, all the DOA6 collaboration characters, their card sets, their option cards. Even the new set that is available in the game will increase the amount of coins that you're going to be able to get, so you can start farming these. And this card set actually isn't too bad. It gives you a solid extra 21% extra attack. Well, actually 33% extra attack. And then it gains 3% power upon defeating an enemy. It's a pretty good free-to-play setup for a beginner player. Not too bad at all. I'm definitely going to be working towards this on my free-to-play account because I do need more card sets. So that's actually pretty decent. And then you have imprint stone selection boxes where you can actually get imprint stones for the characters. And these are some OP imprint stones. Of course, the double attack, right, for each fighter. And then you got the decreased defenses. That's going to go up to probably 20%, I would imagine. The diamond stone's going to actually increase the target's damage received. This might go up to 20%. I'm not really sure yet. And then this third one will increase the DOA6 fighter's active skills, and this is going to go up to 10%. So these are OP freaking stones. It's pretty awesome that we can farm for them as long as you have enough AP. And you definitely should be farming all these resources from the daily activity. Well, not daily activities, but from your dailies. Get your gold hammers. Get these hammers right here. Get your attack capsules. Affinity if you need your affinity for your characters, capsules, and so on. The next thing we have is Beach Paradise. Now, this right here, because I have Honaka, I actually haven't tested this at all, but you can come in here and it's pretty much like Chapter of Fight. And right now you can only use DOA6 characters in here, and you have to get one to unlock this. Now, everybody's going to be able to unlock this because they're going to be able to get Honaka from the Carnival. Again, you're only going to need a little over 7,000 points. Pretty sure everybody's going to be able to get her within that 9-day period. So they will be able to come in here and play this. And might I say that the artwork for both of these characters is beautiful. They look amazing. Just to boot, guys, just to boot. I'm not going to touch on this today or play any of this. Just kind of briefly going over this because there's so much information here. Then we have the Kazumi event. Now, in this event, you can actually get these coins where you can actually use those coins and get those hammers, where you can use those things for this event right here, which is pretty cool. You'll also be able to craft imprint stones from the coins that you're going to get from the Kazumi event. This is pretty much similar to what they've done in past collaborations, and that's good. That's really good. Very easy to do. Just come in there, play the Kosumi event, get your coins, and try to work on getting some free imprint stones. And then we have this here. Now, this is something brand new that they introduced into the game. And I did come in here, and on my free-to-play account, I actually tried using some. I had some SS memories from Iori and Kyo, and I tried putting them on here, and it did not work. So what that tells me is you're going to have to use the SS memories from the DOA6 SS characters to be able to get a SS memory for any character that you want. And I don't really care for this. I really don't like it. I know some players might think something about this, especially the fact in the Carnival that you're probably going to be, I'm not really sure yet, but I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to get more memories from that. However, you need 7 memories to level up a character to 5-star. Right? So if you get the 1 memory for Honaka and you don't get any more memories in that banner, then you'll just get the other 6 memories and you'll have Honaka maxed out, but you're not going to be able to use those memories here. And you're still going to want to use all those other memories for the DOA6 characters. So it's kind of like, I think for some players, maybe this will be okay. Maybe they'll be like, you know what, I'd rather just level up SS Mai or SS Kyo or whatever. But I'm telling you, these characters look damn strong. And the fact that 3 of them are SS characters, it's going to make them insane, guys. It really will. I might change my opinion about this in the future, but for now, I think it's kind of whatever, in my opinion. Then we come in here and we go to the fighter summons. Okay, now, before we go into the fighter summons, I want to touch on the absolute war. So this is pretty much the same thing as what we had before. I know some people were very concerned that they were going to take away our rubies, but I actually looked at past videos I did, and I made sure the ruby rewards are exactly the same as they were before. So no worries on that front. And now we have the prestige system. Now, I'm going to go in some detail about this system later on, but essentially you're playing Absolute War to get these resources right here. You see I got 10 of them already, and the higher rank you are, the more of them resources you're going to be able to get to level up certain elements, certain colors of characters. You can level up their HP, their attack, their defense, or even penetration, which is pretty cool. Now, they did take away the shop that was in here, and in that shop you could get a Krauser memory, you could get a Geese memory for the gold border versions, and you could also get summon tickets. Now, that's something I don't like, is the fact that they replaced those summon tickets. A lot of free-to-play players, you know, that are trying to get just regular fest characters, like having those summon tickets in here, and I think that's kind of a bummer that that will not be available in the future, and the fact that it's just getting switched for this. Now, but it's still good because it's going to actually allow you to level up your character, to make your characters even stronger, to make your blue characters stronger, to make your red characters stronger, and so on and so on. So if you're having trouble in a certain game mode where maybe the red type have the advantage, like Immortal Rock, then you're going to want to level up your red attack, right? Or if you're having trouble survivability or surviving with certain characters, maybe you're going to want to level up their HP, and so on and so on and so on. You know, this is going to increase their CP level. So the fact that the rubies are the same is good. The fact that they took away the shop is, I don't really care for it. I wish they would kind of still kept the shop in here so people could still at least get those summon tickets. They did have some capsules in here as well. I reserve my judgment for the future until we play this a little bit further. Also, you're going to play this with 2 characters instead of one like it was before. Now let's talk about the characters. Okay, so let's do it to it. So we have Kazumi here, we have Neotingo, and we have Marie, and then of course we got Honaka. So we come in here, and if you notice, guys, Honaka is not in the banner. So you're only going to be able to get those memories for her from the Carnival, so that's something to keep in mind. But you can get Kazumi here from the banner. She does increase attack type fighter's attack by 40% and crit rate by 10. And Kazumi is a blue attack, which we do kind of need. But if you look at this girl's core effects, 30% PG rate, critical rate buff, increased shock attack by 15%. Shock, my friends. Becomes immune to darkness. Nightmare Geese, guys. Deals shock damage equal to 80% of attack to the target upon landing an attack. You see where this is going, right? Reset strike active skill cooldowns upon landing Cyan EX and increases the target's damage received by 30% for 5 seconds, which is insane damage, and then gains 10% power when combo count is 10 or higher. So not only does she have 30% PG rate, she also has an increase to her gain of PG whenever she does combos. And then the Dead or Alive core passive for all of the Dead or Alive characters, 70% chance to increase attack by 30% for 5 seconds upon landing an active skill, which is even more damage, and then decrease the damage received from an attack type, defense, or balance type enemy by 30% when attacked. So they have a core on a 5-second cooldown that increases their attack by 30%, or 70% chance to do that, and decrease damage from any type of opponent on a 5-second cooldown. That is powerful. That is a very, very powerful core effect. And then you look at the girl's kit. Low cooldowns. These first 2 skills can actually be reset from the second skill. Her first skill has an attack buff. It also decreases the target's defense by 30%. So insane damage, my friends. The second skill gives her hyper armor, and it also has a 6% chance to remove the target's super armor and hyper armor upon landing on a target with super armor hyper. So she can actually remove their super armor and hyper armor. Can be used when attacked, limited to when airborne. So whenever she's airborne, she can still be used this when she's attacked. This is going to be super, super powerful for PvP. If I'm reading that correctly, that's what it's telling me. Just nuts, guys. That's crazy. And I believe she's the first character that actually gets that, because if characters are laying on the ground right now and they have a interrupt skill, they can't just get up and interrupt. It used to be that way, and then Netmarble changed it. And now they're actually giving this text where it says limited to when airborne. So evidently you have to be airborne to be able to do it. And then on her third skill, deals additional damage equal to 220% of attack to all enemies upon successful attack, guard included. Increased target's damage received by 26%. So Kazumi has insane buffs all over the place. This is going to be an insanely strong character. I'm calling it right now. Probably going to be the strongest blue in the game. She is going to be insane, my friends. And then the superior skills. It's just, oh my god. Okay. All right. Nice. That's a pretty damn fast skill, and the fact that it's hyper armor is going to make it even more deadly. Nice range attack. Okay, and then her default. By the way, Kosumi looks amazing. Ooh. That hurts, boys. That hurts. Sure. Now let's take a look at Neotingo, who's a purple balance. Increased balance times fighter attack by 30% and HP by 15%, and Instantly recharge 5% of power upon defeating an enemy. So she's got a nice little PG gain there. Core effect. So she's got a grab skill damage increase. She has crit rate increase. She has darkness damage increase by 15%. She has 20% PG rate, which is really good. With a PG rate leadership, that's going to be 40%. More than enough, so you don't have to worry about a PG stone on her. And then she increases active skill damage by 30% for 7 seconds upon landing her Shipu EX on a 13-second cooldown. Then she's got a PvP exclusive that decreases the power charge rate of the attacker by 50% for 5 seconds when attacked. And this is on a nice low 10-second cooldown. So in PvP, she's going to be decreasing their PG rate. It's going to be more difficult for characters to be able to do their supers. And then, Beauty that survived 1,018 years, cool title. Increases active skill damage dealt to the targets affected by darkness by 70%, so nice attack buff. And then, of course, the Dead or Alive skill, which increases that attack and defenses of the character, or decreases damage received of the character. And check this girl out. So her first skill has super armor and applies darkness for 6 seconds, so it's a lasting dot effect, which is crazy, and it also decreases power. Then her second skill actually used to increase attack by 35% for 7 seconds. She's got a nice little attack buff. She also can remove super armor and hyper armor. She has a 60% chance to do that, similar to Kazumi. And she also has a blast and 2 grab skills. And then her third skill becomes immune to damage for 4 seconds. Not 3 seconds, but 4 seconds. So it's good. She's got super armor and immunity in her kit, which is really good. That's going to help her survivability tremendously. And then the PvP exclusive removes 10% power from the target upon landing a skill or a guard. So she's got that. She's going to be removing that power. So she's going to be difficult to be able to do your supers and against. Let's check her out. She's so beautiful, by the way. Lots of hits, boys. Lots of hits. Woo-wee, woo-wee. I see a lot of PG gain. Now we know the red defensive version has an intense PG gain. But I think this one might too. We'll see. Okay, okay. And then we got the finale here. I love this skill. Do a little pose. Oh, snap, my friends. Oh, snap. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Okay, now let's take a look at Marie. So Marie's a blue defense. We got 2 blue fighters. And then we have the increased defense fighter attack by 30%, HP by 15%, and they obtain 5% power. Okay. She has strike skill damage increase, increased chill attack by 15%. Okay, so she could be good for Immortal Typhon. She got the 20% PG rate. The attacker is frozen for 3 seconds after 5 seconds when attacked. So she's really going to be really great for Immortal Typhon. I can already see that because she's got freeze, and she's going to have chill damage, and she won't have a type disadvantage against the Immortal Typhon. She also increased her defense by 10% for 5 seconds upon landing an attack. That stacks it to 5. That means her defense is going to go to 50%. And for a defensive character, that's really going to buff her damage, especially since you can synergize that with cards. And then she gains 20% power when combo count is 10 or higher. Oh my god. So with the 20% PG rate, I'm seeing a lot of PG rate for these characters. Then she has hyper armor on her first skill. It can be used while being attacked. Notice it doesn't say anything about floating in the air. So this is going to work where she's laying on the ground, you hit the skill, she isn't going to go in and interrupt the skill. She isn't going to jump up. Only when she's in a standing position can you use this skill, but still very powerful. It's a grab skill. And then her second skill applies chill and decreases attack speed by 10% and move speed by 10%, so slowing down your opponents. Nice little cooldowns too, by the way. And then she deals more chill. Oh my god. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So she actually has chill damage, chill explosion on her third skill. Not in her core, but in her third skill. So every time she does that damn thing, well, it's on a 15-second cooldown, but every other time she does this, she is going to be doing dot explosion, and it's guaranteed. It's not based off critical hits or nothing like that. It's just got a bit of a cooldown, which is wild. So deals chill damage equal 2.5 times of remaining chill damage, and remove chill effect when attacking a chilled enemy. 7% chance to reset the cooldowns upon successful attack. Wow. And then she's got to obtain power on her striker skill. Wow, 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 wow. There's that chill. Alrighty, alrighty. Yeah, I like it. Nice little combo she does there in her default. Nice, nice, nice. So there's Marie. And then we need to take a look at Honaka here. So Honaka's a yellow defensive fighter, and she increased all fighters' attack by 20% and active skill damage by 30%. So this is just like the Rock. And then she has 30% PG raid. This girl's got insane buffs, by the way. 20% burn attack damage increase, crit rate increase, increase active skill damage to burn enemies by 90%. 20% chance to deal additional damage to equal to 700% of attack upon landing an attack. Equal to 700% of attack. On a 15-second cooldown, guard included. Then she increased her attack by 5% penetration by 300 for 5 seconds each attack. So this stacks up to 5. So she's actually going to get another 25% extra attack. And she's going to get an extra penetration by 1500 when this is stacked all the way up. And then she can actually even gain more power by 20% when a combo count is 10 or above, on top of the 30% PG rate. Whoa. And then you have the Dead or Alive core passive on top of all that. And check this girl's kit out. And this is a free character that everybody's going to get. She has super armor on her first skill, applies Eternal Flame, right? And deals burn damage equal to 30% attack every 1 second, deals critical rate, decreases critical rate, by 80% and defense by 30%, and then can be used while being attacked. And this is limited to knockdown. So, you know, I think maybe I read that wrong earlier in Kozumi's kit. Maybe when they say limited to a certain effect, that's the only effect it can be applied to. So, for example, you can only use this, can be used when attacked when you are knocked down. So when you're face planted on the ground is when you can actually use it. And maybe Kazumi can only use hers when she's actually airborne, right? Not whenever they're being attacked when they're standing. We're going to do some further testing with that. And then on her second skill, she gains hyper armor. So she has super armor and hyper armor in her kit. So she's never going to get interrupted for the most part unless they can actually remove super armor and hyper armor from them. And this can be used while being attacked only while standing. And it's got a 70% chance to reset the cooldown. So third skill, I'm almost running out of breath reading all this text. And then she's got an attack buff on her third skill and deals burn damage equal to 135% of attack. It's just buff after buff after buff. And then she can stun the target for 3 seconds upon landing a skill, guard included, ends. So a bit of CC there, even if you're guarding against this. Wow. And then she's got increased active team member HP by 12%. Holy maka waka 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 waka. So if we scroll down to her, we could take a look at her skills here. Man, this girl's gonna have some serious power. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. Oh boy. Take a look at this default. And let's take a look at her 3PG. A little butt smack there. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Honaka's going to be damn strong. I think all these characters are going to be really strong. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't be. And then we have their cards on top of that. So if you take a look at their cards, this is the set cards that you can actually get, and these actually give a set bonus of 21% extra attack. But check this out. Increase DOA6 fighters' critical rate by 7% and critical damage by 70%. So what this means is when you have this on one of the DOA6 characters, they're going to hit really, really hard. And after what you get from your option card, you're going to find out they're going to even hit even harder if you have some of that applied. But 50% chance to increase DO6 fighter attack by 20% for 5 seconds upon landing a critical hit. So it gives you a critical rate buff. So it's going to enable you to do more critical hits. That means you're going to have a higher chance of getting this extra 20% attack on top of having this extra 70% critical damage. It's a pretty awesome set, actually. And then we get into the 3PGs, where Kosumi, she actually decreased damage received by 50% for 5 seconds when the skill is used. So it's going to make her very tanky on top of that core effect that they have. Then for Neotingo, she has increased attack by 10% for 10 seconds when using this skill. And then for Honaka, she has increased critical rate by 5%, critical damage by 20%. So, I mean, Honaka, man, especially with that kit you all saw, she's going to hit so hard. She's going to be like, pow! She's going to be knocking people out. She's going to be mutilating people. And then this last one, Marie here, actually has a heal on her 3PG. So all useful 3PG effects. And then you get into the option cards. And you got Kosumi, love the artwork. And this is, you know, kind of a increased attack, increased critical rate, and increased DOA6 critical damage by 20%. So with this, with the set cards, you're going to have 90% extra critical damage. Yeah, that's a lot. And that's going to increase your CP by a tremendous amount. And then you go to the next one. It's just increased attack, decreased skill cooldown. And then you got the normal super armor, increased attack effect on this card. It's a really good card for them characters because in Guild Raid, which I imagine we might have some new Guild Raid metas, it's very, very possible. So I have covered a tremendous amount. And I know I briefly went over a lot of it. We'll go into more detail about all this, but all I can tell you guys is that these characters look absolutely insane, and there is a lot of goodness in this update. The fact that you're going to be able to get a free SS character, and everybody should be able to get this. I mean, you only got to go to 7,300 points. Everybody should be able to get this. I'm going to be testing this on my free-to-play account, but I do wish they would have extended the time period for this. Now, let me address the elephant in the room and the fact that we do have some SS characters. So the good thing about that is they're going to be super strong. They're going to last the test of time because of that. So new players that come into this game and they play the game, they're going to be like, yeah. But the bad thing about it is you can't level them up unless you have SS memories, which are very difficult to come by. Whenever we have, well, I didn't mean to click on that. Whenever you have collaboration characters, you can just come in here and you can just use these fest memories like Clone here that you can actually farm in the game completely for free. You get one of these per week and you can get, you know, a dimensional invitation ticket every 3 weeks. And that is one collaboration memory for any collaboration character. And because now that we have these SS versions, you can't do that. You cannot do that. So you have to go into that banner or try to get SS memories from another source, which I don't really like, but I feel like Netmarble didn't really have much choice because I feel like a lot of players were just going to wait anyways for SS and BS characters. I saw a lot of people before this update that were saying, I'm just going to skip this banner, I'm just going to wait for SS and BS. And now, because Netmarble's made these girls, you know, some of these girls SS characters, now people are going to be more incentivized and more motivated to pick them up, which is a smart business move. It really is. I don't really care for it because I don't like the fact that you have to get SS memories to level them up. But it is a smart business move on their part. Now, my opinion might change later on. I mean, this is all new. There's so much in this update. There's so much to process. I really love all the events. It's really awesome that we're getting all these events. I really like this because everybody can do it. Everybody's going to be able to get a lot of these rewards. Really good stuff. I like that you can craft your imprint stones. I like that you can go in the rush event. There's a lot of good things about this. I remain reserved when it comes to Absolute War, but these characters look absolutely insane and absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at the detail on Honaka. She looks so, like, look at her face. The details are absolutely amazing. So Netmarble really knocked it out of the park with the aesthetics. They look gorgeous. So let me know how you're all feeling about this update, and I will be summoning on my free-to-play account on Twitch tonight. The link will be in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.